It's a new month, it's a new year, and I'm feeling good because I'm at Costco. Let's head on in there and find out what new skincare and hygiene products they got in. Home and Body Soap Culture 4-pack, $11.99. That's actually a pretty good deal for these moisturizing hand soaps. Now, with all the frequent hand washing that you should be doing to prevent the spread of cold and flu germs, you're inevitably going to get some degree of hand dryness, if not frank hand dermatitis. Make sure you rinse the cleanser residue off in total. A lot of people get it trapped like between their fingers, underneath rings and stuff, and that ends up eroding the skin barrier and can lead to dryness and irritation. And then after you rinse everything off, make sure you dry the hands in total and then apply a moisturizing hand cream. Now, it's more about the amount of time that you spend rubbing the hands together for good hand hygiene. You want to do the alphabet and make sure you get all surfaces. Dang, this is heavy. What is in this? Sodium lauryl sulfate and cochimetyl propyl betaine. Those are the surfactants. Obviously, there's fragrance, which is an ingredient that you can develop an allergy to, and then you're going to have problems with, even in something like this that you rinse off. Glycerin is a humectant. DMDM hydantoin is a preservative. I have to say, this is a pretty good value. Sweet orange, English pear, coconut vanilla, and lavender and thyme. 12 bucks, $3 a piece for 636 ounces. Naturally Vain has 9 bath bombs. These are fun, but they are not beneficial for your skin because if you do one of these, basically you're just sitting in the tub with a bunch of perfume, and that can end up getting trapped in the skin folds and causing some irritation that leads to itch, especially in the downstairs nether region. What is in this? Kaolin clay. That can be drying for like oil and sebum. This is more of just an experience, but like I said, this stuff can get trapped in this, like the skin folds, not thoroughly rinsed out, and then you can develop quite a bit of skin irritation. $14.99 for those. I mean, doing them from time to time for fun, you know, the derm police are not going to come for you, but just be forewarned. Just be aware of that. Same thing for kids. They have here a set of bath bombs, Squishable themed. Now, green apple, grape, cotton candy, raspberry, blueberry, vanilla, mint chocolate pudding. Tasty. If you have a child with eczema, though, I would not advise these because they can really end up aggravating the eczema quite a bit. The Squishables ones are $19.99. One surprise in each bath. 8 fun scents. Oh, there's a charm inside. That's fun. They have the Aquaphor Duo here. You get 2 healing ointments and you get the lip product. The lip balm is really good. As a side note, they have an SPF lip balm that's fragrance free. That's really good. It is a chemical sunscreen, so some of the ingredients you may find are irritating to you, but it's otherwise very good. How much is this? I'll have to find the price later because this one is in the wrong location. Unless you are in dire straits in need of CeraVe moisturizing cream, I would hold off on getting it because it's $24.99 right now for the 2, and oftentimes it will end up going on sale, and you'll kick yourself if you buy these 2 and then like a month or so later they go on sale. But that's still a pretty good value. Now, Cetaphil, you get the 2 tubs. They're on sale this month. $19.99 for the moisturizing cream, originally for the 2 jars, but now $14.99, $5 off. I really like these. Oh, Lily Lashes, elegant by day, smoldering by light. Problem with false eyelashes is it's pretty easy actually to become sensitized to ingredients in the adhesives, and then every time you use them you get eyelid dermatitis, and it can interfere with the tear film deposition onto the lashes, and these can end up leading to chronic dry eyes. They also interfere with a proper blink reflex. So just be aware of that. If you like wearing false eyelashes, take a break from time to time for the sake of your eyeball health. They still have the Jack Black all over wash. And the gel cleanser, this was here the last time I was here. The all over wash, face, hair, and body, and then the turbo wash is like a gel cleanser. $30 for these two. That seems kind of steep, but I mean, if you like these, you like them. They do obviously have fragrance, so there's that. Make sure you rinse off the skin in total. You don't need a large volume of body wash if you're into using it. I think that's a pitfall a lot of people make. And then they don't adequately rinse it off in total, and they end up with some residue that irritates the skin. Gillette Island Breeze with a touch of vitamin C, aloe, and pomegranate. Definitely recommend using a shave gel or shave cream to any area you plan on shaving to cut down on nicks, irritation, and it just makes the hair easier to cut. It's much better for your skin. But then make sure you rinse this off the skin. You don't leave any residue behind. And then after you rinse everything off, apply moisturizer. Aftershaves are by and large nothing more than a perfume. They don't do much, but moisturizer, that is functional. It's going to address the barrier defect you have caused transiently from the more or less microdermabrasion action of a razor being dragged across the stratum corneum. So yeah, put a moisturizer on afterwards. It will help cut down on shave irritation, razor burn, and ingrown hairs. This Cremo Coconut Mango Shave Cream, $14.99 for this one. 90-day supply. I feel like that was on sale earlier. The Gillette is $11.99 for the 3-pack. Ooh, Wet Brush Harry Potter edition. I got tempted, was it last year, by the Hello Kitty one. And the little mini brush, this is like not for anybody with adult hair, I guess, because these bristles are very weak. This brush is okay. The comb, though, on the Harry Potter set looks good. I kind of like that, but I'm going to resist that urge. I can't tell how much these are, though. They have them hidden out of sight. For those of you dealing with chapped lips, be aware toothpaste residue left behind on the skin surface, especially the lips, can contribute to a lot of irritation. The skin of the lips, it doesn't have much in the way of a protective layer, so it's a lot more vulnerable to irritation. The surfactants in toothpaste can be pretty irritating. My understanding, I'm not a toothpaste formulator, but my understanding is the detergents that lead to the foaming action and allow for the formulation to have the fluoride and everything, the detergents can end up being much higher than like what you would have in, say, body wash or a face wash. So it's just an exposure we don't really think about on our day-to-day hygiene habits that can end up irritating the skin. So make sure you get that toothpaste residue off the mouth, off the skin of the lips, rinse it off, pat dry. But, it's tricky because with toothpaste, you actually want to, after you brush your teeth, you don't want to rinse your mouth because you want to leave that toothpaste residue in the mouth so that it gets on the teeth and you get the benefit of the fluoride for cavity protection. But at night when you sleep, if you drool, then some of that may end up, on your skin. So just something to keep in mind, but yeah. Microlife Bluetooth blood pressure monitor, $44.99. These are handy to have to monitor your blood pressure, especially if you're someone who is prone to what is called a white coat hypertension, like your blood pressure goes up every time you are in a doctor's office. You're not alone if you have that. It can be helpful to get some recordings at home in advance and document them and give them to your doctor. But I don't know how accurate this is. It's Bluetooth. I feel like, why does everything nowadays have to have Bluetooth? There are a lot of things that come with Bluetooth that I'm just like, I don't need the Bluetooth. And then it's like part of the instruction manual setup that it's like mandatory to connect to Bluetooth. And it's just like, I don't want to. For example, I think my electric kettle is Bluetooth enabled. I mean, how unnecessary is that? I mean, I don't know. Why does my phone need to tell me that the water has boiled? I'm standing there preparing my coffee. It really doesn't offer me anything of use. Also, one of those battery operated whisks I feel like was Bluetooth enabled and you can control the speed from your phone, but I'm just like, that seems like a stretch. Okay, Vicks Vapo Rub. Funny enough, this stuff actually, if you have toenail fungus, put this on your toenails. It's actually been shown to help with toenail fungus. Mechanism, we're not sure. Maybe there's some antifungal effect from the essential oils in Vapo Rub. But yeah, it really can help with that, oddly enough. What is Strivectin hawking at us these days? Tiny little jars. Clinically proven. Oh my gosh, you guys. You're never going to believe how much they want for this, okay? I don't care what is in these jars. $95.99. Who? No. This, I don't care what the ingredients are. I don't care. No. It's a scented eye cream. Now, it's probably moisturizing. It's probably hydrating. And it probably does temporarily smooth down fine lines. These types of products, a dime a dozen. There's nothing magic about this to warrant that price. Sodium hyaluronate. I mean, hello? Like, do I even need to explain this to you guys? This is just not it. It's just not it. What is the Olay Advanced Eye here? Instant results? Calm down, Olay. Calm down. The price on this is likewise laughable. $46.49, I think is what I saw. Jeez. Regenerating eye complex. Like, unless this is just going to regenerate my entire eyeball, correcting my nearsightedness, then water, glycerin, niacinamide. See, when I tell you guys that you don't need an eye cream, that the moisturizer you use on your face will do the same thing. This is the type of product that I'm talking about. I'm not talking necessarily about the retinol eye cream where, yeah, retinol is an irritating ingredient, so the eye creams are formulated specifically for the eye area. This, it is a retinol. Never mind. Okay, that makes some sense. So this actually, looks promising. The ingredients look good. Peptides, humectants. In theory, they may get into the skin and help with like repairing collagen and that sort of thing, but whether or not they actually do that, who knows. Niacinamide is helpful for hyperpigmentation, and it's also helpful for the moisture barrier. I don't know, seem pretty steep for those two little jars. Plus, I'm not one to complain about jar packaging, but these little eye cream jars just seem kind of annoying. Like, I would just much rather have a squeeze tube. Most people, I've noticed when I'm observing people do their skincare routine online, they use way too much eye cream. Like, hello, there's not that much skin around your eyes. You just need a rice grain. So you can make something like this last a long time, but it is kind of hard to aliquot just a little rice grain out of there. A little squeeze tube would be much better, in my opinion, which no one asked for. Well, I guess you did because you clicked into this video, but Olay didn't ask me. Now, here's Strivectin. They always have these, what they claim to be an advanced retinol, Nia 14. And they always have to charge outrageous prices for this. Retinol is pretty easy to come by. I do suggest going with bigger brands with large R&D, which this is, I believe, Strivectin. I can't remember what its parent company is. Resveratrol, an antioxidant, helpful for reducing oxidative stress in the skin that can damage DNA, proteins, lipids, all that sort of thing, contribute to skin aging. Willow bark is anti-inflammatory. Then, of course, retinol is going to help with collagen production, and it's going to help improve fine lines. It's also helpful for hyperpigmentation. This does have fragrance in it. Shea butter, moisturizing, sunflower seed oil. I mean, I don't know. What are they charging for this? Again, $95.99. Insane in the membrane. Here's one of my favorite facial moisturizers, the Hydro Boost Gel Cream. The extra dry one is one that's fragrance free. You can put that around your eyes as a side note. Like, you see, if you're using this and you just want to help tackle fine lines and improve the look around the eyes, just use like this is your facial moisturizer. You can use this around the eyes. And guess what? It is on sale this month, you guys. Ordinarily $28.99. It's $9 off. You get these 2 jars for $19.99, basically $10 a piece. Ooh, what is this from Rock? Their Retinol Deep Wrinkle Cream. You get 2, and you get this Multi-Correction Revive Glow. Let's see how many words we can fit on a tiny orange bottle serum. The Retinol Correction Deep Wrinkle Night Cream does have fragrance. It has shea butter. It has zinc gluconate, which is a polyhydroxy acid that can help with hydration and gentle exfoliation. It also has glycolic acid. It's going to help with wrinkles. Can be irritating though. Dimethicone. And then the serum is 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid. That's a stable form of vitamin C. Whether or not it does anything, question mark, question mark. And this also has fragrance and some botanic extracts. And a peptide may help with moisture retention. What do they want for this? It's ordinarily $34.99, but right now it's $13 off. Ooh, the Neutrogena body oil. I like this stuff for helping to remove water-resistant sunscreen from the body. It helps break up that water-resistant film. This one is scented. But they also make a fragrance-free one. How much are they charging for this? $24.99. Paracone's vitamin C serum is $13 off, so it's ordinarily $38.99, but this month it is, like I said, $13 off, so $25.99. Vitamin C ester. So not ascorbic acid, a more stable form of vitamin C. Which one? Tetrahexyl decyl ascorbate, THD. There is some evidence that that may help with like hyperpigmentation. This does have fragrance in it, which again, you can become allergic to. Beta-glucan is hydrating. Ferulic acid is an antioxidant. It's what's in the CE ferulic. It helps stabilize ascorbic acid, but there's no ascorbic acid in this, so anyway. Ferulic acid may be doing a lot of the work, in my opinion, in the SkinCeutical CE ferulic. I always question, like, if we just took out the ascorbic acid in that magic formula, what would be the effects of just the ferulic acid? Like, let's do a head-to-head comparison of the CE ferulic with ascorbic acid and without. I'd like to see. I don't know how I feel about serums where they come with the bottle sealed up and then the dropper is separate. Because if you buy this and then you don't open it right away, but you take it out of this packaging, then you have this thing floating around. It's like kind of annoying. I don't know. That's just a little technical whatever. Would I use this? No. It may help though with hyperpigmentation and overall evening out skin tone, but it does have fragrance, which a lot of people can find irritating and or become sensitized to. In the form of vitamin C in this, there is some evidence that it may be helpful, but it's not as well studied as ascorbic acid. The ferulic acid in this may also be offering a lot of benefit in terms of improving hyperpigmentation, and also because it's an antioxidant, having an anti-aging effect. Here we have the EOS lip balms. These all have flavorants inevitably. If you're dealing with chapped lips and you cannot seem to make any headway, try eliminating products for your lips that have any kind of flavorant or fragrance, because those can commonly be irritating, like mint, especially cinnamon, citrus. I believe these are shea butter. Yeah, shea butter. That is really good for the lips. And coconut oil. It'd be nice if they had a fragrance-free one. Remember back in the day when people had allergic cheilitis to these? Yeah, lime peel extract, peppermint leaf. I mean, those are common reasons to develop lip irritation, those ingredients. But not just lip care products. Think about foods that you eat and beverages that you drink that have a lot of spices. If you eat like Doritos, chips with those flavor coatings and the residue gets on your lips, make sure you wipe it off with a damp towel, washcloth or whatever, because that can be pretty irritating. And often has stuff, those flavor coatings often have ingredients added to like intensify the spice, the heat. That can be pretty irritating to the skin. Same thing with chewing gum. It has the same flavors. The chewing gum residue gets on your lips, can irritate them. Check out my recent video on my top 10 tips for chapped lips. We go over this in detail there, and I give you all of the pointers on how to get rid of chapped lips. Well, 2023 is off to a great start at Costco. I hope you guys enjoyed this skincare and hygiene shop with me video. On the end slate, I'm going to put my last Costco shop with me of 2022, which was several months ago, back in fall, I believe. So if you want to check that one out next, by all means. But if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!